Okay, hello. This is lesson 1 on the headstack tutorial. Hopefully you can work through this. You should go ahead and open a picture, your face, or the Baldy guy, Baldy McBaldster, wherever he's at. I think this is him right here. Nope. Anyway, I'm using my face. I don't need to open ball guy. Now, if you zoom in and you start to see pixels along the face at about 200% or even 300% really, you have downloaded the small JPEG, so go to Edmodo and download the zip file, extract the files, and open up the picture that I put in there. That's the full res size. Please do not use it if you see pixels when you zoom in on the face at 300%, just like this. Alright, here we go. We want to grab the pen tool. It's also a shortcut key is P for pen. And across the control panel you'll see make shape layer, path, fill pixels, pen tool, freeform pen tool, and then different shapes. And we're looking for the ellipse shape, and we're also checking to see if we're on paths. So ellipse and paths, and then draw your rectangle or your ellipse, kind of like a ski mask right there. Now instantly you'll want to click and move it, but what you'll do is you'll click and make another path, which you don't want to do. The only way to move a path is to get the path selection tool, which is this little black arrow down here. Grab the path selection tool, click the path and move it where you want to move it. If you mess up when you do something, just simply undo it. Command Z or Command Alt Z, you should know that by now. Go ahead and draw an ellipse across your face like a ski mask, and then I want you to right click on, after you move it the way you want it, right click on the path itself to the left side of the nose and the right side of the nose and choose Add Anchor Point. Now the path is the line, okay? You have to click on the line itself, if that makes any sense. So right click on the line, choose Add Anchor Point. I've already done this side right here, and put one on either side, and then go and get the direct selection tool, which is underneath the path selection tool. Grab the direct selection tool so you can adjust directly the different anchor points. When you select that, the anchor points change, and some of them are open and some of them are closed, and you have little handles here on some of them as well. Grab the middle anchor point and just pull it down, and you can also mess with these. Zoom in a little bit. These handles right here to adjust the curve to make it, basically like that. You're just trying to make it come forward. Really, this should be right here. Come forward a little bit so it looks like 3D. Once you've got that the way you like it, I want you to hold down Alt, click the path, and duplicate it by holding down Alt, clicking the path, and dragging it down, just like that. And with it still selected, you can Command T to transform. Be sure to hold down Shift to keep it in proportion, make it a little bit smaller, and move it into play just inside the first one. Now the better cut you make, the better this is going to look. You want a thin line on the top and the bottom, just like this. And to make it move just a little bit, use your arrow keys up and down, just like I'm doing right here, and line it up just like you want it, and then hit return. Now the most important thing, you just duplicated and made the inside path. We need to make that a subtraction from the path, because right now the path thinks that what's inside it needs to be saved. So we need to subtract that. If we go back with the inside path selected, we go back to the direct selection tool and make sure the inside path is selected. And across the control panel, there's different settings for the path itself. And the second one over right here is the subtract from selection. Make sure you click that. Now hold down Shift, click the outside selection, right click, and make a selection from the path. So right now with the solid line, it's a path. When we click Make a Selection with 0 pixels, it turns into the marching ants, which is an actual selection, just like you would with the tool up here, the selection tool, marquee selection or elliptical marquee. But we're doing it with a path, and we made a selection. Now we're going to Command J, because we want to duplicate that. Basically what you should have is a little ring like this. Come back to the next video. See you soon.